What is up, Panda Gang? We've got a new series here, playing as Philip the Spanish on a Terra Map. We got 8 civs and only a tiny map meant for 4. Keep in mind too, Terra, you start in one continent, like this one little lake, and everyone's got to get over to the other continent in that other little lake. So I'm expecting things to be a bit squished, but I'm looking forward to the action that comes out of it. One thing to keep in mind, I have added a civ here, okay? I have Harald Hardrada of Norway. Now, this game's all about colonization, right? You go from one continent to the other continent. Harald Hardrada, he gets to go so early, man. So he'll be in shipbuilding here in the classical era. For ourselves, we've got to wait till the Renaissance to unlock cartography and navigate ocean tiles to get over to that new Terra. That's at least usually how it goes. I'm sure the maps can get a bit detailed and there might be some kind of passage to get over to the other island, but that's my understanding. Anyways, I'm not sure exactly how this game's going to go, but I see we're spawned near the coast. Madrid is just too good of a settle in place. I'd like to get on the coast, you know, use some of these Spanish special abilities. If we take a look here, Treasure Fleet, you get to make fleets and armadas with Marcanalism and Nationalism, which is just like an era earlier for both of those. So your fleets are going to be better once you hit maybe, I believe that's medieval or Renaissance era. They're going to be better. These trade route bonuses are nuts. 3 gold, 2 faith, and 1 production. That's almost 3 yield. Like a 2 food, 1 production tile, and that's on top of the regular trade stuff. But if you go on different continents, multiple continents, you get triple these numbers. That is ridiculous. And also, cities not on your original continent receive 25 plus production towards districts and a builder when you found them. So incentive to get colonial. And the playstyle of Spanish lends itself to war and to religion. You have this first one here. I'm not even going to try to pronounce this, the first ability, but your Inquisitors are extra good. Instead of eliminating most of bad presences in your territory in terms of religion, they get rid of all of it. And whenever you're going up against different civs, religiously or regular combat, if they follow a different religion, you get bonuses. Finally, we got the Conquistador, which is just a better Renaissance era unit, and the Mission, which seems like it's okay on your own continent, but if it's on a different continent, you get the +2 faith, +1 production, and +1 food versus just +2 faith. We'll look into those more as they become important. Starting off in Madrid, dude, just look at the lush lands here. I got a 5 yield tile with the bananas. Beautiful. I'm going to start off with a scout because I saw on Reddit, I don't know if it's true, but it's on Reddit, so it must be true. Let me get animal husbandry. That if you meet someone with a scout, they are more likely to have a good opinion of you, which kind of makes sense. Like if someone met me with their slinger, I'd be like, this guy is not the friendliest. But if they met with a scout who had like some diplomatic like beads or something, you know, some kind of gift to give me, then I might appreciate them a little bit more. Anyways, scouting off to the south with my warrior, it looks pretty barren. There's nothing much here. It's a lot of 1-1 tiles, which are pretty trash, to be honest. And then we get all the way down to the tundra, so I'm not seeing things too promising that way. Let me send the scout north. I'm going to stick along the coast because I like the look of the sea. And it's good to sort of know, where do the hard boundaries exist? I'm going to go for a cheeky settler, number 2, right off the bat. And maybe we can get a settle down before we meet anyone. I'm assuming that we're going to be sort of on top of everybody in this game, and loyalty will be a problem. But if we get a city out early and a good spot, maybe we can avoid that altogether. Look at this nice mountain range. Will at least provide us some defense if we find someone to the east. A goody hat. Okay, yeah, I'm grabbing this. 40 gold. I see we've got a little exclamation mark. A city-state. Nalanda. Nice to meet you. Their quest is for me to send them a trade route. That's like the easiest quest you could do. And we met Abraham Lincoln, the President of the United States. Good to meet you. Okay, Washington's on the other side of that mountain range. This is making a bit more sense. I'm realizing the settlers out in 7 turns, and man, I don't know where to send them. Do I send them northwest? Like, where has America settled? I'm seeing, okay, some issues with loyalty here. This is tough. In terms of how nice the tiles are, like I want to stick to Nalanda, although to the east of Madrid also looks nice. I just don't have any details, vision of what exists over to the east of Madrid. Is there more cities from the Americans where I'm not going to be able to settle? Okay, we found horses. They exist near Madrid. Good to see. A new barbarian outpost nearby. That's always nice. I guess my guy's not headed north because I'll get eaten by barbs. And okay, this is good. This is good. So Washington exists right here. To the north, they've built a new city, and I see another American settler already. So DDAI, when they spawn, they are given a settler, just like you. After this, when they settle that first city, they get another settler. So they settle that second city, they get another settler. And then they get no more free settlers. Thank goodness that's all they get. but this helps me. Washington, New York. Looks like the Americans are going for the northern settle, which means I should in turn go to the east, although I have no troops to the east and a settler coming out in just 3 turns. I technically have this warrior doubling back, but it's going to take them a while to get over there, man. Luckily, we got planes, so we're going 2 tiles per turn, but this is a little bit suboptimal. I'm also noticing down here we've got a Barbarian scout meeting Madrid. Hopefully, Nalanda can do all the work of dealing with that Barbarian scout issue, and I can just keep meandering around with my own scout. Code of Laws, beautiful. I'm going to go with Discipline to fight off those barbs. I'm going to get, dang, God King? I might want to get a nice, You know what? Pantheons are great, and I've got such good yields already. Yeah, let's go with the God King. That'll get us a Pantheon a little bit sooner. I do need to think about, oh no, another barb encampment. This sucks. I do need to think about getting myself a faith district, a holy site, as they're called, and getting on towards my religion. But there is 4 religions, and like I mentioned, 8 civs, so we should be able to get one of those. I don't think America's going to go for one. Madrid, okay, yes, send the settler east, and let's see what they find. The Spanish warrior taking a big hit from some kind of dust storm. That sucks. And Madrid, now to build something new. What shall you make? How about a slinger? I like that. They can turn into archers, which are really strong early game. I've got a goody hut, an envoy, brilliant. 110% sending that off to Nalanda, who we did not meet first. But now we're gonna go from 3 to 4 signs per turn. And now everyone, please cross your fingers as I inch this settler along. Trying not to meet any barbarian scouts that will trigger the end of the game for me. And like this barbarian outpost, I have no problems with that. I'm just going to turn around, bye-bye. Let the Americans deal with that situation. We've got mining, perfect, so we can chop down forests now, not rainforests. And a great spot for a campus would be right here, which unfortunately, well, you see it's on a rainforest. Now that's where I'd like my first holy site to exist. So I'm attempting to put some turns into this, but I also want to put turns into bronze working. I'm hoping we can kill 3 barbs, and I'm hoping we can find a natural wonder, but we'll just have to see, won't we? Oh my goodness, there's so many dang Americans. What are they doing? They've got another settler? Like, chill out, my man. This is way too much. And Charleston goes down. I should have gone around this lake on the other side, evidently. But hopefully we can say, you know what, this is the line between Spain and America, and no one will cross it, and we can just have all this land to the south. Even though, you know, it's not the greatest, I'd rather have the land to the north. It's better than no land at all. Anyways, there is our slinger, and I'm pretty worried about these Americans trying to raise me to the ground. So let's switch into archery and pray we don't lose. Let me get one more warrior, because I'm certified paranoid at this point by this massive buildup of American forces. Oh, there we go, the Dead Sea. There we go, I knew we'd find something, but we also found a barbarian watching over it. Luckily, our scout got a promotion, so after they take a little beating, they'll be able to heal back up. And all types of units around here. We got a Nalanda warrior, 3 barbarians circling, and then just me and my little settler trying to survive. My plan is for a settle on this desert tile. It gives me nothing. It's got flooding, so it will be absolutely useless to me if I don't put a city on it. Then nearby, we've got a 2-2 tile, and we got another 2-2 tile. So it's actually got decent tiles, a 3 food cattle, and a couple fish for a disgusting harbor right here. Great adjacency bonuses. The other option is go for the floodplains down south, but the yields just aren't as good down there. I can't make myself do it. Anyways, here goes the city, +1 era score. We've got Bilbao. We're going to get a barb encampment. That's 30 gold and 3 era score, just because we cleared a barb encampment so dang close to our land. The game really likes it when you do stuff like that. In Madrid, I'm going to move my slinger out. I got a warrior coming out next turn to deal with this barbarian situation. Now in Bilbao, what do you work on? Okay, one idea is builders. Okay, there's nothing to really build. We got a cattle. We can maybe fix up some stone. Like, there's decent options, but we need some stuff right here, right now. We got the Americans right on our border. They're not too happy with us. Matter of fact, let's click the little heart here. Oh, they're only -2 for an unknown reason. Oh, I don't want to give them the 25 gold, though, to improve that relationship. But that leads me to my second option, military. Now, I'm hopeful with the terrain being hard to navigate with hills and forests, we'll be okay. And all that's left then is a monument, which will help with my culture. My culture right now sucks. It's at 2. And I'm not going to get culture in Madrid. In Madrid, we're getting a holy site. I messed up this campus district. We're going to go with the holy site there, a +4. Let me go ahead and purchase the tile too so the Americans don't get any ideas. So Madrid is not our answer for culture anytime soon. Man, there's some beautiful lands up here to the north. I wonder if there's like some other civ hiding that I just haven't met, but the Americans have it good up there, man. I've got it pretty well down here too. I thought that there would be like 3 or 4 civs in this amount of space, and I'd have nowhere to settle, but it's looking pretty dang good. In fact, I'm feeling so good about myself. Let's go away from archery and go into astrology. 7 turns for that. So what do we want to build for just 7 turns? You know, matter of fact, it's more than that. We need the 7 turns, plus we need to get bronze working. Let's work on bronze working first. I think this means we go for a whole new settler. It's going to be about 14 turns, because we can't just put the holy site down there. We've got to actually clear out the rainforest. Sejong of the Koreans. Hi, it's an honor to meet you. And there we have Seoul. Looks like they've taken some kind of damage from something. I hope for their sake it was nothing more than a mild flood. Okay, we have barbarians. None of these barbarians are scaring me, man. They're coming after me. I think I just got 1 barbarian kill. I'm about to get a 2nd barbarian kill, and not just that, we got the archer Eureka getting on towards this barb camp, and hopefully soon we'll have 3 barb kills for that bronze working. Oh my goodness, these barbarians are freaking everywhere. Let me get my slinger back in the city. I'm going to go with garrison just in case the Americans get some ideas that I look like a good target for them. Clicking on them again, it looks like -2 and -3, so they're starting to hate me a little bit more for some reason. Not sure of the logic behind that, but it is what it is. As for the barbs, it's hard to say what exactly to do here. I'm going to go into the hill and rainforest to get a little bit more defense, and then just hold up there and let these streams of barbarians come after me, and at least get myself some XP in the process of holding them off. Yep, and just like, oh my gosh, there's 4 of them. Nalanda, but you got to do something. I swear they just let the scout sit here and get more and more bad boys spawning. Anyways, we got the bronze working Eureka. We're going to grab that first. So I figure why not figure out where the iron lives, and then we'll go and be allowed to build a holy site. Next up in the north, look, we've got a goody hut. We got another recon unit. Fantastic. This guy's headed down towards the south, or perhaps this guy sits here on this woods and hopes the Americans don't try to kill him. Let's do that instead. I prefer not getting killed. We're going to fortify here. My warrior friend by Madrid, you're going to back off. Again, same defense modifier. We got a hill. We got a rainforest, so defense modifier +6. Just going to get that warrior to retreat into our own lands so they get a little bit more health every turn as they heal up. And this might be good. Oh, no. Surprise war. Who saw this coming? Oh, my gosh. So we got bronze working in just 3 turns. I think I got to go back to archery. That's going to take me 4. I'm building a settler right now. Does it make sense to keep doing this, or do we need to pump out 1 more unit? Maybe we grab ourselves... Let's put turns into a slinger. That'll then become an archer, and then we can go back to the good old times where we're fighting off the Americans, but we can still build a settler because we're not doing too bad. Anyways, I'm going to swap these guys over. This warrior low health. That's super trash. Hopefully they don't get killed this turn. There's 1, 2. Oh, no. Oh, no. There's the scout. They're getting destroyed. Dang the land, bruh. They were supposed to be here, like, helping me out. But they just, like, sat there while more and more barbarians got spawned and just destroyed my units. I swear I actually have gold, though. Look, I could buy a warrior. I can buy a slinger. I definitely got some ideas, but let's see how serious these Americans are. Yes, and the barbarian warriors are also serious, evidently. I seem to be able to take them out, at least this time, hold them back. And I can even hold onto my gold for the slinger upgrade. And we'll see what goes down. Coupe, oh no, not a coupe. Dude, if you thought Norway was bad, coupe literally starts in the seas, and this guy's already on that other continent, settling it up. So this colonization is not going to be welcomed by the native, that is for sure. There's definitely going to be people living there. In Madrid, at least, looks like the Americans have backed off for the time being. I've got a pretty good hold on this little choke point over to the east, although it looks like my warrior is about to die, so they've got to return to Bilbao. My 1 slinger in Madrid with the promotion, so this guy does hella damage. We're going to upgrade him to an archer, so he's an elite combat unit there. Go back to bronze. We're going to figure out where that iron lives. Maybe it lives under my land, and that's why the Americans were like, yo, we need what they got. Either way, we'll know soon enough. 3 turns. We got foreign trade, so building boats becomes a lot more economical. We got a trader we can build, and then another eco card, which is of no use to me. Let me just spend all my time fighting off the Americans. Oh no, what is this, Nalanda? I can't walk near them because we're at war with these guys? What? Dude, I thought they were my friend, but evidently they have been suzerained by these crafty Americans. over in Bilbao. I'm realizing, dude, we're working a 3 food cattle tile. That is no good. The housing's not there. We need production, buddy. We're buying out this stone. We're gonna have big production. Now that we've got this archer, though, the Americans don't really stand a chance. Like, they walk up, they get smacked, they go home, they're sad. And what is this? An unprotected barbarian encampment. We just might have to mosey on in over there. There we go, bronze working. Find out where the iron lives. Do we have any around here? Yes, one in range of Madrid down to the south. Do we see any more? Not so much. Over to the east, no. In the American lands, I'm not seeing any just yet. Anyways, now 2 archers in Madrid. Someone's got to get the heck out of here. Someone else has got to go and kill off some of these warriors. There's 1 gone. Madrid, you get back to working on the settler, buddy. We can now chop down the rainforest to place a holy site here, but we don't have the holy site tech, so let's grab that. I've got half a mind to get a trade or 2 between these 2 cities just because the actual terrain sucks, but there are enemies in between those 2 cities, so it doesn't actually make sense to do so. Now, I got a dilemma with this barb camp here. See, I need to take it because it gives me arrow score, it gives me gold. My scout can heal himself, but the scout's in a tough spot now, just sitting here with a pesky Nalanda warrior right there who can probably kill it. So I'm going to help it out with that archer. I think Madrid can hold off on its own, and they seem to have forgotten about Bilbao. Thank goodness. Yep, there we go. Went after my scout. Buddy is barely alive. I don't even know if alive is a good word to use, but we can shoot at the Nalanda warrior one time. I'm going to sit here, fortify. That'll give me a little bit more defense. Maybe, just maybe they'll survive. We'll see. Honestly, I don't think the odds are that great, but in Madrid, dude, we are surrounded. Oof. I mean, thank goodness my archer hurts. And there's the Vikings. The Vikings are happy. They're on the seas. They're doing well for themselves. We've met Arabia, another faith powerhouse. These guys are absolutely brutal to go up against. Oh, and there right here. They have suzerained someone from Nalanda. Okay. Finally, Nalanda no longer at war with me. We've met a Viking longship. Very interesting stuff. Speaking of interesting, like, look at what is this for a Terra map. It seems like there's 2 of us on this little strip here. It must connect, so we're all on the same continent, but I'm not sure how that's actually going to end up working in the end. We're living in the here and now, though. Got to get rid of this barb slinger. Can't have any extra damage on Madrid. I see my guys got a promotion. Are these guys both the same? One is a bit... Oh, one's got some less ideal terrain. Let's shoot at them. I got a Pantheon. Okay, this ought to do me something good. But let me finish my turn first, then I'll worry about that. I've got a warrior in Bilbao that can cruise back over and help me out a little bit. Not just that, but they're almost done. They're monuments. That's going to help with my early empire, too. Let's go ahead and choose our Pantheon. Okay, I'm not saying anything where I'm like, I gotta have that thing. Honestly, I'm kind of disappointed in what we have here. But some good ones look to be Earth Goddess, +1 faith from tiles with breathtaking appeal. Also, I'm not going to try to pronounce this, but some kind of cult, you get science from the same thing. Breathtaking appeal. So let's take a look at our empire and see where that exists. Now, I see 1 tile where we got that. Everything else seems to be not nearly that good. Okay, maybe Divine Spark, although that's not that many great people. Oh, dude, Lady of the Reed and Marshes. I've never used this one in my life. But 2 production, is this going to apply to the Ebro River? So is this a desert floodplain? It is. Okay, if we got +2 production on all these tiles here, let me hit 4 so we can see them all. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 6 tiles here that we get a +2 buff. And what I was saying when I settled Bilbao here is like, dude, I would love to settle down to the south for the more housing and all that good stuff, but the tiles just suck. These all had 2 more production, though? Okay, let me lock that in right now. Lady of the Reeds and Marshes. Founding this. And I'm going to also say, yo, let's get a city right here as soon as possible. We'll take advantage of this. There's also the Edamanaki you got to keep in mind. Oh, delegations from people. People like me that aren't the Americans? Awesome. Edamanaki, where is that? One of the first wonders of the game. If we could get one of those down there, ooh, those floodplains would be gorgeous. Going to do a little bit of fighting down in Bilbao because, hey, we got a promotion. We get that heal right back. Looks like Madrid is doing okay for itself. The Americans seem to be running and or confused. Either way, it's good for me. Gonna make my first friend with Arabia. They gave me a delegation last turn, which is legit gold in my bank. So thank you so much for that. Appreciate it. And now we need to form a corridor for our settler. So we start with the scout. They lead the way and do the exploring. And then we follow them up. We got a warrior, we got a couple archers, but we got to get this guy down to the desert flood plains of the Ebro River. Monument complete in Bilbao. They said it couldn't be done, and yet here we are. This really feels like to me like a builder situation. We got a cattle, we got a stone, we got a fish. That adds up to 3 if I count correctly. So, oh no, a horseman? Dude, I'm not ready for a horseman. Y'all gotta chill. Y'all gotta chill. Oh my gosh. Anyways, we got astrology. We can finally get ourselves a holy site. So let's go ahead and place it down at least. +4. Yes. And settler goes off towards the west, led by the scout. Hopefully they are fine. We'll just have to see. I'm gonna start killing off enemy units though. This guy's gone. This guy's half health. He'll be gone next turn. And Bilbao, things are not that great. I could buy myself a archer. You know what? Let's do it. We need that stuff right now. Dude, a horseman? I can't deal with this. Look, it's like a one-shot kill. Maybe if my warrior can just sit back and survive, my archer can shoot over the seas, we'll be fine. But this is looking scary. Let's get on towards right and get ourselves a campus. Is that the smartest thing? Or sailing? Ooh, I like the sounds of sailing. At the same time, though, something weird is happening. The sailing cost me 1 turn. Even though it's 40 gold, I don't have 20 gold per turn. Same thing with pottery and writing, so I'm a little bit confused. I'm going to get pottery, go into writing. That unlocks the campus, the Etymology, more importantly, down for the south here. And then, of course, we can go into sailing. This builder's going to take 10 turns anyways for any of that sailing to matter. Anyway, we're in the classical era. I think we go Exodus of the Evangelist because we're going to convert a bunch of cities. But let me check. We are going to make 2 galleys, probably. We're going to make a trade route. We're going to make a pasture. We're going to make an iron mine. That's 3. We're going to mine a resource. That's 4. Building a quarry, 5. 6 probably on farmer resource. You know what? I do want to go with the faith, but I think the science is a little bit easier just in case. Oh my gosh. And the Maori are mad at me because I chopped down a woods. But I want to go with the faith. Or the science just because then I don't have to like hyper focus on something that is not absolutely critical to my empire. And right now, faith is not the most critical. It's actually survival is what I'm worried about here, bud. So let's try and survive as best we can. I see we've got a horseman sitting on the border. Our archer can't actually shoot at them, so my master plan has been ruined. In Madrid, I can one-shot this warrior, or I can sidestep an archer, get close. He can't get away in time. And then I'll send my other archer to escort my settler as well as I can. It's not going to be perfect. Oh no. The settler is sitting right next to the horseman. How did they find out about my dang settler? Dude, no. Man, I bet my settler is dead. This sucks. Let's shoot at that horseman from over the sea, but does not look so good. I can put a scout there for 1 turn for him to be destroyed. But let's go run after with our other units. What the heck is going on, man? This horseman is playing games with my heart, stressing me out greatly. But he seems to have lost interest in my settler, so thank goodness for that. I just pick up a quick warrior kill. Hopefully the Americans are thinking twice about their war with me. I mean, that said, they just keep coming. I'm going to get more garrison promos from my archer. Warrior's going to keep cruising up there with his promotion for that heal. And we're just going to try and stand on... We're going to get someone to stand on top of this holy site so we can make sure it actually gets completed. Checking out the religion so far. Religion. It says Pantheon. I guess it... shouldn't it say other people's religions? I don't know. Great Prophet. Right now I'm seeing Norway go for religion and 1 other player... But I don't think we need to rush too hard to get this religion because it looks... Oh no, there's 2 of them now? Dude, how many horses can you get in 1 game? These Americans just pulling out all the productive stops here. I mean, good for them on some level. We've met the Norwegians. They aren't putting too much loyalty pressure on us. I just want to get my 1 city, that's all. But the Americans seem to know of my insidious plot to settle in the game. Luckily, I'll be able to get at least 1 shot off on a horseman, and hopefully 2 horsemen is not enough to conquer a city outright. Oh, a double strike. That guy came all the way around the back. My scout is dead. My archer... No, sorry, my scout's alive. My archer is dead. My settler is on the run. We'll just have to see what happens to that guy. But let me see if I can get my warrior towards the action. Provide a little bit of backup here, guys. All in all, things are not looking too great. Yes, my cities are unprotected, but a whole lot more that I own is unprotected. Most of what I have is really up for grabs right now, evidently. Who knows? Maybe I play my cards just right. This horseman's getting lit up. I got a Spanish warrior here. Let me grab him some tortoise to defend against walls. Look, Charleston, Washington, not Baltimore, but the Americans have lots of cities. They've got walls, which sucks because if they didn't have walls, maybe I could conquer. But that's just not the case, is it? Hopefully they're not realizing where my scout is and sending their dudes to deal with the situation. That would be unfortunate. I see that horseman is cruising around the side. Oh, we just healed up. But hey, we finally got a holy site, got some era score, and we're now collecting great people points. Fantastic. We got sailing too. Craftsmanship. Oh, why did we go all the way through on this? We were just about to get a builder to get the boost. Man, I am not good at the game. But early empires also got it, so I guess we'll go early empire. State workforce. Just move our way down towards that first government, which is so crucial. See, I could just go for a quick settle, but dude, then I'm going to lose out on a floodplain to production. As much as that is like 100% worth, my OCD will just not let me do it. So I got to save this settler some way, somehow, and it will be done. We're going to protect him with a scout. It's going to be just fine. Broski, can we have peace? No, there is no peace with this guy. See, I'd like to get another settler, but I think instead we got to go for a builder, just because maybe then we can survive the onslaught, improve some things, but they're close to home. Nah, dude, I need another warrior. There's no other way around this. That guy will be a conquistador one day anyways, so that'll be great. Early empires here. We finally got borders that we can sell and enforce. Just not against people who are at war with us, obviously. Here comes our last stand of the horsey. My Spanish warrior here, but he's taken a beating. But moving anywhere is not going to improve your situation all that much, buddy. So I'm just going to fortify you up here. Hopefully you can take quite a punch, and then maybe the archers finish him off. I do have a governor. I'm tempted to go Moksha. Yeah, let's go Moksha. Get myself a bit more faith. That might not be the best move for early on, but we're going to do it anyways. We don't quite have the religion yet, but it's fine. I'm going to get myself... Oh, I want this pasture, but I want a pasture on the horses because that's even better. Let me send the builder off to the quarry to get myself an era score with that Eureka. Now that I'm done God King, we move into urban planning. And let's go a Gauge as well and make just a couple more units. An archer takes 8 turns. That's quite a while. Early Empire's done. State workforce is 7. So yeah, we'll put a bunch of turns into an archer. And hopefully that's enough military for the rest of the game. Yep, there we go. My poor warrior is dead, but I'm just going to pray that these archers deal with the situation. They almost do. But y'all just know that guy's going to run away and do something terrible to me. Anyways, we secured our spot for our settler. That is a silver lining. Yep, there we go. The guy runs super far away. Can I finish him off? Come on! Oh my gosh. Oh my. I cannot get a break. I cannot. But look at Seville. Bro, this is the most gorgeous city you've ever seen. Is it not? Is it not? Tell me. Come on. Adamanaki, that's going down instantly on these tiles. Which one does a little bit less good? We want more food, more production. I feel like these are pretty high in food. Let's go ahead and kill off that production tile. And our guys will be working on this for 40 turns, and then our yields will be absolutely. Speaking of gorgeous yields, I got myself my first quarry. That gives me the masonry Eureka and some arrow score. That guy's going to head on towards the horses next. Maybe the Americans want to make peace now that I've beat up their horse so bad. No, I guess not. Lucky enough, I'll be able to get a settler in this city. I'll be able to defend Madrid a little bit better. I'm going to try and get archers in this area of where the holy site is, because I don't want the holy site to get disrupted too much. That's all that's getting me on towards my religion right now. Spearmen coming out next. That is going to be sweet against these horsemen. That's what I've been missing all along. What have I been doing this whole time? I don't know. Dude, what is the horseman doing? I don't know either. This guy's gotten drunk because he's so low health. Finally, we kill him off. Thank goodness. Here comes our own horses. We're going to get that pasture. Another Eureka. Gorgeous stuff. And I wonder how bad walking next to Charleston is going to end up being for me. I'll put an archer there too. Maybe we can distract their attention. But if I could get a pillage off on this campus, that would make this whole war feel a lot better in my eyes. Okay, and they did the shot onto my archer. They actually didn't take much damage whatsoever. I'm going to take a pop shot back at Charleston just to say, hey, shoot me over here, buddy. And at the same time, I'm going to pillage out 47 science, which will that give me all of irrigation? Maybe. That's too much science, dude. What do I do with all this science? Well, of course, you invest it in shipbuilding. That goes from 30 turns down to just 23. Good starts. And they took the bait again. My archer is the one who took the damage. And, oh, I can't even get any more, can't get any more stuff out of this. Maybe we get greedy and go after the aqueduct next. I like the sounds of that. Anyways, Bilbao done. It's archer. We're going to go for granary next as the state workforce is going to change up what our boosts are. Dude, I didn't realize this city had literally 3 out of 3 housing already used up. Oh, dude. Yeah, a little bit too greedy here, but my warrior is going to go down with some destruction, pillaging this out. And maybe we can get a peace deal with the Americans if we kill off a unit at the same time. Wonderful. And America, please, will you make peace? Come on, man. Come on. I'll give you all my money. Come on. Oh my gosh. This guy's supposed to be like, you know, a diplomatic dude. Anyways, it is what it is. I've got a new governor. I don't see any Moksha improvements that I want to go for. We have got Grand Inquisitor and Laying on Hands, but I think instead we go for Arena in Bilbao. This is our highest culture city, if I'm correct. 2.6 in Seville. We got 0.2. Madrid 2.1. You know what? Maybe Madrid would be a better spot for them. But the thing is, they've already got a Moksha right here, right now. So, speaking of Moksha, let's take a look at the Great People. We are sitting all the way down here, 53 turns away from getting a Great Person. That is just too many turns away. I'm thinking maybe we try to buy a shrine. I'm doing a trader right now, but we do need more builders too. Either way, we need a little bit more of something. We can sell our horses. Seems like the optimal is sell 5 horses for 2 gold per turn. Then we go to open borders, and we will give those to anyone who will pay us good money for it. Hey, we can even find gold in the government. There we go. And next culture, of course, political philosophy. Getting an actual good government. Because you get the good government, you get mysticism, 2 great profit points. I'm tripling up my great profit income already, just off of that. Now this builder in Madrid, dude, it's kind of messing up my whole plan of saving up my money. But it's sitting here on the iron. I would like to see, I can buy the iron and then sell it to people. So this actually is a good investment. We'll go ahead and grab this. It will actually slow down that temple time by a couple though. And look at this, they've got horsemen coming, but check it out. This time we got spearmen. We're ready for this situation, and a trader as well. Trader, we're gonna transfer you to Seville. I don't need Madrid and Bilbao having a trader going between them. That is just free money for the opposition. And what is this? The holy site is being stood on by a spearman. Will the Americans ever stop attacking us? Will we ever have our own religion? I don't know. But make sure to tune in to the next episode tomorrow, where we'll find out, I'm sure. And I'll see you in the next one.
Thanks for watching, Panda Gang. When I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to actually pay for Windows, so make sure to subscribe. Peace.